At the confluence of the three rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela, we are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today, we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Still first down.
They go play action here on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Shreds into the stiff arm. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Looking to throw. Roberts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Well, these two teams met in Cleveland earlier in the year with the Browns coming out on top. So if they can win here in Pittsburgh, they'd be able to claim the season sweep. Off play action. Roberts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. And quickly, they get to the line.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the
Up the middle they go. Simpson. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. Roberts. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Let's go.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Browns respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits were on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. Following the interception, they're set up nicely here, already inside the red zone, knocking on the door, if you will. 1st and 10.
Ready, go! Bronco 80.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Pass caught. He's got Tillman. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. Roberts. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Browns have taken the lead.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up a touchdown.
Browns offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits. Here's Roberts throwing to start the drive. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack finally a first step in the right direction for a stop.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
To throw is Roberts. Off play action. And he can't escape, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 11. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He'll try and do this himself. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter.
Well, the first half very even. I mean, really in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's second and inches.
Second down and inches. Now he's going to step up and run. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
First and 10.
And this is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and of course, a special player.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Off the bootleg, Roberts. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Off play action, Roberts. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That escapability has been on full display, and you can see he's now over 100 yards rushing for the game. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
At the 41-yard line.
Roberts off the play fake. And the ball is knocked out. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
So this game tied at the half, and if you wondered who would come up with the first big play in this third quarter, we have our answer.
Well, basketball, you know how they tell you to have active hands defensively? I think the same thing applies here. Nice job there prying the ball free. And now their guys have a chance to take the lead if they can put something together. The beauty of doing it in football, you don't get called for a foul if you hit their arms.
All right, this is a guy that needs no introduction to the league. He has been around quite a while.
And it's good that they have him, because when he looks around his huddle, he may not have guys with the same experience he has, maybe some of the youngsters, and his veteran leadership should help them along the way.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And there's so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Roberts. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, what a juke into space. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man-covers were so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Now he's going to step up and run.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension to their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Now Roberts operating from the gun. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Off the play fake. Roberts. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for 2nd down. Back to throw. Roberts. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Their partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down.
Cleveland offense making their way out. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Roberts now throwing to start the drive. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Roberts.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there.
And now the Browns coming out on the field.
Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead.
Throwing to start the drive. Roberts.
Now he'll throw deep left side. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long. He's back to throw. We'll get this complete to Tillman. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This is 1st and 10.
Browns, first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Browns.
He'll look to throw. Now a tough, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Browns have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Open man, that's Tillman. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Looking to throw. Roberts. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll look to throw again.
And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for the Steelers, it's a win they needed, if for nothing else in their sanity, as they move to 4-6. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, it's a disappointing way to lose your first